So these are some of the example for solids. Let us discuss about solids clearly. So a shape that can be drawn on a plane surface is called a plane shape. Means plane surface means a sheet of a paper. But can you draw a football on a plane sheet? No, right? You cannot draw. Certainly not. Can you do the same for the tennis ball or a matchbox or a dice, a drum or an ice cream? No, right? So these are all solids. Bodies like these shapes all called solids. So you can at most you can represent a football by a circle. Okay. So these are all 3D objects. They are not flat like the plane shapes. They are not flat like the plane figures. These are all three-dimensional objects. But plane shapes are two-dimensional, 2D objects. Okay. These are some of the solid shapes which are drawn. So the first one is a cube. The second one is a cylinder. The third one is a cone. Fourth one is sphere. And the other fifth one is cuboid. So the best example can I give for cube is a dice. You have a dice, right? Like a cardboard box, a dice. For cylinder, a piece of a chalk. For cone, an ice cream cone, right? Or a hat. Like so, if hat. For sphere, I can say globe. And for a cuboid, I can give you the best example is matchbox or a geometry box, right? And for cylinder, one more example I can give is the Coke tin or a powder box. So in this solids, we learn the new words are plane and curved surfaces. I mean, what is a plane surface and what is a curved surface? As you all know, solids occupy space, right? These are all occupy space. So the part of a solid which we usually see and touch is called a surface. Let's see. Let's see regarding plane and curved surfaces, which I had given the examples for you to understand clearly regarding this concept, plane and curved surfaces. So a solid occupies space, and what is a surface means as the part of the solid which we usually see and touch is called its surface. So here you look at the surfaces which I have drawn. So these two, I mean a book and this is blackboard. It is not black. I just drawn for assumption. And here it is a ball and here it is a balloon. So you can see the surfaces of the object shown below, and here it is, I can name it as plane surface, and these are curved. These are curved surface. So these two have different types of surfaces. The book and the blackboard have plane surfaces, but the ball and the balloon have curved surfaces. Some objects like unsharpened pencil, like cylinder shape. So I can draw here. So you can draw here. Okay. I'm not taking any measurements. I'm just drawing roughly to understand you clearly. So some objects like an unsharpened pencil or a cylinder, this is a cylinder, have both types of surfaces. They have both plane surfaces and curved surfaces. So this is, can represent like here, plane surface, and here it is curved surface. Right. So this is the concept clearly, that planes and curved surfaces. And the other concept in this is faces, edges and vertices. Vertices means corners. So let's see this clearly in solids how they will be shown. Okay. So we see faces, edges and vertices of a cuboid. So this is cuboid and this is cube. We'll see first for cuboid. So you can see this picture. This is a solid figure I've already discussed the rectangular in plane shapes, rectangle, square, circle and triangle. So they have how many vertices and sides. Now we'll see what are the faces and edges and vertices in 3D shapes. So this is the best example which I have given: cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, etc. So let's see here cuboid. So this is edge. So an edge is formed when two faces meet. So an edge is formed when two faces meet. And this is edge is formed when two faces meet. And this is a face. A face is a flat. This is a face which is a flat surface of this solid figure. And you all know this is a vertex. Can draw here. Vertex is a point where edges meet. Vertex is a point where edges meet. So a cuboid has 6 plane surfaces. 6 plane surfaces called faces. So these faces are all rectangles. So it has how many edges? It has 12 edges and 8 corners. Other word is vertices. So here similarly in cube also has 6 plane surfaces. If you take a dice, you can know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the back side is 6. So 1, this 2, 3, 4, 5, front side and back side is 6. So total 6 plane surfaces. So they are all squares. But in cuboid, those 6 plane surfaces are rectangles. In cube, those 6 plane surfaces called faces are squares. And it has 12 edges and 8 corners. Same. It is exactly as cuboid. You just got a doubt that what is the difference between cube and cuboid? Why? Because it has same plane surfaces, same edges, same corners. Between a cube and cuboid. What is the difference do we observe between a cuboid and a cube? I'll just show a small example. You just take a dice, right? Trace out all its faces on a sheet of a paper. For example, if I take a cube, so if I trace, I already told that it has 6 plane surfaces. They're all squares. 6 plane surfaces, they are all squares. Okay. For cuboid, the best example is matchbox. So trace out all its faces on a sheet of a paper. So it will be like this, front side and back side, right? At the other side you will see like these shapes, and the other side you'll just see like these shapes, right? So all the surfaces of a surfaces means faces. So all the surfaces of a cube are identical squares, whereas in case of a cuboid all the surfaces are rectangles, right? Only opposite surfaces are identical. Surfaces are faces. Only opposite surfaces are identical. Coming to cylinder, the other 3D shape. So this is a cylinder and this is a cone. This is a sphere. So coming to cylinder, I'll just write here. So in cylinder, how many faces are there, edges are there, corners are there? We'll just see. So in cylinder, it has 2 plane surfaces, one at the top and one at the base. Okay, this is the top, this is base. So these two are plane faces. So it has 2 plane faces, one at the top and one at the base. So it has 2 curved, and it has only one curve. See, this is one curved surface. It has 2 curved edges. See, here at the top and here at the base. You can write here edge, here edge. Okay. So a cylinder has two plane faces, one at the top and the base, and one curved surface. It has two curved edges where the curved face meet its plane faces. See how it's meeting, right? And it has no vertex or corner. It has no corner or vertex. Coming to cone. So this is a cone. Here a cone has only one plane face, that is its base. It has only one plane face, it is base, and only one curved face. I can write here. So this is one curved face, right? So a cone has only one plane face, that is its base, and one curved face. It has one vertex. Here it's vertex or corner. It has one vertex or corner and one edge. You can write here edge, where the curved face meets the plane face. So coming to sphere. A sphere has only one curved face. It does not have any vertex or edges. It has only one curved face. I'll just try roughly. Okay, cylinder has two plane faces, short form like this. Okay, PF means plane faces, one at the top and one at the base, and one curved surface. Okay, it has two curved edges, one and two, one at the top and one at the base, where the faces meet at the plane faces. It has no vertices. Vertices means corners, zero. So briefly you just understand this. Plane faces, curved surface, curved edges and vertices. This is about cylinder. How many vertices are there, how many curved surfaces, curved edges and plane faces. Coming to cone, you have one PF, plane faces, that is at the base, one curved surface, okay, and one edge, okay, where the curved surface meet the plane face, okay, and it has one vertex. So this is about cone. But in cylinder you have zero vertices. In sphere you don't have any plane faces or edges or vertices. You have only one, that is curved face. You have only one curved face. So this is one curved face. I can write like CF. So PF means plane faces, CF means curved faces. The same here E. CE means curved edges. Okay, edges. Here also same, one edge. But here you don't have any edges, you don't have any plane faces, you don't have any vertices. You have only one curved faces, curved surface. So this is totally about 3D and 2D shapes. So these are 3D shapes which I discussed regarding their faces, edges and vertices. So cuboid, cube and cylinder, sphere and cone. The last concept of this geometry is symmetry. Symmetry. So right till now we had completed dot, point, line segment, line, ray, plane shapes, 2D shapes, solids, 3D shapes, and the last concept is symmetry.